G-Lew show, man, where they doing it at, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We out here chilling. G-Lew in the town, man. We out here smoking good, doing what we do. Peace, man. We gonna stay in traffic, like James and Gravity.
Church. And,
G-Lew. It's the G-Lew show. G-Lew. It's the G-Lew show. G-Lew. Westside Wednesdays, West Coast Hip Hop, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific. Hey, now just kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You're now rocking to the sounds of the G-Lew lead. In the game like EA, do this shit the G-way. Do it for the black, brown rules to the keyways. From the west side to East LA, Crenshaw to Huntington, Whittier to East Lake. We play the music OGs, low ride to. When it's on the bank, same thing they drive by to. Every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 on the G-Lew show, that's where the west side rides. So kick cat, kick back, fire up and still, cause we about to take flight on this OG ship. So call 803-4001, but don't forget to put the 914 at the front. Then press the number 1 to holler at G-Lew. I think I got you queued in. Hey caller, is that you? Caller, is that you? Westside Wednesdays. LogTalkRadio.com / the G-Lew show. 914-803-4001. West Coast Hip Hop at its finest, homie. California. The G-Lew show. Hey, we just gon' ride, homie. We just gon' ride. Hey, hit that switch, though. Original Music Group Productions. Blog Talk Radio in association with the G-Lew show. Westside Wednesdays.
The black gangs divide into two warring clans, the Crips and the Bloods or Pyrus. The leader of the Santana Block Crips is 24, a drug peddler. He's been a gang member since he was 14. Kenneth Johnson, known as Turtle.
How I started, I had just moved to California, and I was going to Roosevelt Junior High School, and a lot of bloods used to come up to the school and run them everybody home. You know, and I used to wonder, you know, what's happening? What they running everybody home for? Well, it's skating rain, partner. So, you know, I used to wonder what they running for. What's Crip? What's Pyru? So I go home. My buddies used to, you know, ask me what I'm doing coming from that way. You a Pyru? I say, no, man. And I get stopped on the other side of the street. They ask me if I'm a Crip. And I say, no, I don't know what you're talking about. So I was in the, you know, in the blind. I didn't know what was what. Till a couple of guys told me, you know, Pyru's over there, you know, Crips over here, you know. So I said, is that right? What's that? They said a gang, a street gang. You know, so me and my little brother, we didn't know, you know, we didn't know nothing. You know, we knew. So after a while, you know, we got to going along, you know, getting used to it. You know, so we started being in the street gang too. Crips. You know, I started knowing what the Crip was.
How does a guy get respect within the gang?
Well, it's like this. When I didn't have no big brothers, and you know, like I used to have a fight in school, and I used to have to run home because they go get their big brother on me. So I started saying, you know, I can't be running home. You know, because I get ran home, my mama make me fight. Because if I lose that fight, that means she gonna whoop my ass. So I had to win. That way, I wouldn't get two ass whoopings. So if I get beat up, my mama gonna whoop my ass for losing the fight. So I started you know, acting crazy, you know.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the G-Lew Show, the world famous G-Lew Show, West Side Wednesdays. Man, I'm G-Lew, your maestro for the evening. I'm joined by my beautiful, lovely, great, incomparable, spectacular co-host, the lovely Miss Queen Jean. Good evening, Queen.
Good evening, G-Lew. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous, sweetheart. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. Thank you. What's going on? You excited about our guest?
Yeah, I am. I am pretty excited about this. I know I was amped up because I think this will be a real good episode, not an interview, just a conversation, like you say. And you know, our guest, man, is real. Man. I just think this will be real interesting. You know what I mean? Very outspoken. You know, OG, double OG. You know, and just got a lot to say, speak about, a lot of insight, a lot of intelligence, and a lot of history. You know what I mean? Coming from Compton, California.
Right.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited about tonight. How about you?
Yes, most definitely. I'll piggyback off of that as well. Very intelligent as well, and very knowledgeable, and has a lot of insight to the whole gang activity. You know, so like I told him earlier, you're going to tell them what they don't know, what they think they know, what they think they do. So that's what the platform is about, to come out here and just, you know, put them up on what they don't know. You know, because everybody thinks they know everything about somebody, and it's always something that you can learn about somebody that you don't know. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Right. Yep. Exactly. And that's why I started the show off with the intro I did. You know, Big OG Turtle, which I guess is homeboy. You know what I mean? I'm sure we have a lot to speak on him too, which was a very good brother as well that we lost many years ago. But one of the cornerstones and fabrics and just the man of that neighborhood that our guest comes from. So I had to hit you with that intro as well. Rest in peace to Big Turtle. And with that being said, our guest is here, Queen. So I guess why don't you go ahead and introduce him because he's here.
Okay, well, let's welcome Harvey OG, Crip Sag, Hartfield, straight out of Compton. Welcome to the show, sir. How you doing?
I'm honored. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Y'all hear me?
Good evening, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
you guys hear me? Okay, great.
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
I'm honored. I am honored to be here.
Oh, it's our pleasure to have you here. Trust and believe that. It's our pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, I was
we just
really
want you to be
feeling that intro. Always, darling. Always comfortable. Yeah, I'm always comfortable. Yeah, I was feeling that intro I was saying. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty good intro you
Thank
did.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Well, since we did that intro, we have you here now. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself personally and properly for the people out there who don't know? You know what I mean? Let them know who we got on here tonight.
Well, my name is Harvey Duveen Hartfield, and I'm the oldest son of 8 siblings, and I'm the 4th child. I was born in Los Angeles, August 29, 1961, at White Memorial Hospital. And from there, we stayed various places in Los Angeles. I believe it was Town Avenue I came out of the hospital to. We was also, I believe, on 43rd Place and Long Beach Avenue, somewhere near Lock High, maybe.
Okay.
We also was on 83rd and Hoover, 108th and Central on the backside of Markham with one of my father's cousins for a short while. And a lot of that I do remember. And then from there we relocated to 96 in Broadway. In
all on the east
January
side.
1968. Yes, but we was on 83rd and Hoover too at one time, but that's like east side somewhat too.
Yeah,
but,
borderline. Right.
And then we moved to Compton January 1968.
Okay.
Yes,
Compton, California. Compton, California. Tell us about landing in Compton in '68 and what was it like back in Compton in '68? A little bit before the Crippin' and all that. What was going on with you as a young man landing in Compton?
Well, first we were all happy because at that time we was getting the results from the civil rights movement at that time. And,
right.
Blacks were finally being allowed to venture into other suburbs. And places like Compton and Linwood and Carson were suburbs. So coming into to Compton, us as kids, we were sort of happy about it. And our parents was more like trying to absorb their dream, so what to speak, you understand?
Right.
And definitely at the time, it wasn't no Crips or anything of that nature. But yes, you had groups of guys that ran around and stuck together and bothered people, etc., like that. But it wasn't no Crips or nothing of that nature at that time. You understand?
Right, right.
But we had gangs.
Oh, go ahead. Right, okay.
Go ahead, I'm sorry, you go. Go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna ask you at this time. So was it still, like you said, it was groups forming in groups and not per se Crips and all that, but at this time was it still somewhat of a good neighborhood in Compton? Was it still white people around, or was it some type of like you said, it was a suburb?
I would say so. I would say so. We still had white people living in the community when we moved there.
Right.
But they were slowly getting out. But they were still in there, yes. But by the time the Crips became full-fledged, they was out of there, bro.
Right.
They was out of there.
Right. So you're talking about '68. So I would say a year or two later, a couple years later, you start getting the Crips or things of that nature coming into Compton. How were you kind of introduced to all of this as a young kid?
Well, I had older cousins that's the original Crips themselves. Now, me myself, I'm a first generation Crip, but I was initiated into the baby Crips in that era. You understand? So I had affiliation with them since 1970.
Okay.
Seeing them, being around them, and but I didn't get initiated into the gang myself until 1973.
Okay. Let me ask you this: being that you lived on the east side and all that, and you said
I lost you. Hello?
Okay, can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Okay, cool. I was saying that being that you came before you moved to Compton from the east side, and you said you had family that were original members, were you already hearing about or knowing about the Crips before they came to Compton, since it kind of started on the east side and moved on towards Compton? Okay.
Exactly. Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I recognize them in Los Angeles, in the Greater East Side, in the Watts area, before I actually recognized them in the city of Compton myself. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, when they started in Compton,
go ahead.
It started on the west side of the city. Now, the guys who were responsible for bringing the Crips into Compton, well, we all know Mac Thomas is a major role in that, but you got other homeboys that was vital in him putting that down, you understand? So you had guys like Michael LeBlunt and Reuben Connors and Michael Redmond and King Neen and Frosty and them guys, you know.
Right.
But my cousins, you know, Melvin a little more private, so I won't throw his last name out.
Okay.
And my cousin Joe Turner was involved with them dudes, Arthur Dayhead, Honcho, and them. All them guys there are the cornerstones to the Compton Crips, as well as Big Kelsey and Vernon, Mr. X, rest in peace. I can go on and on. Big Bruno.
Right.
I mean, the list can go on, brother. You know, as far as my big bros go, you understand?
Right.
It started up over there on the west side of the city first, but it spread rapidly, brother. You know, like I can't explain.
Like a wildfire.
But it's just, yeah, like simultaneously, brother. I mean, gangs is forming within days and weeks and hours of each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it was crazy. Go ahead.
Right. Let me ask you this, Sag. Being that, you know, I don't know, you said when you landed in Compton, I'm not sure where you lived at then, but I know you did live on the east side, over there on Rose and all that. Tell me this, first, how did it make its way over there to where you guys are, being that you always were surrounded by Pyrus, and also were you already hearing about the Pyrus as well first, before the Crips, or simultaneously?
Yes, sir. I heard of the Pyrus Street Boys, I would say around 67, bro.
That far back.
I heard of them guys.
Okay.
Then you had, they was calling it a swamp in the Twilight area over there, the Hole back in the day.
Okay.
That section over there. And they was known as the Hole. You know, it's a swamp area now over there. But,
right.
Yeah.
I heard the swamps were some of the original first Crips. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. I mean, that term swamp been established
before.
Long before, like, the Crips came up. They just put the Crips on their thing. See the thing is, that's the thing. Like, you had a lot of groups, guys who had their own little groups, brother. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the thing was, they was all falling under the Crips. Some was being pressured into it. Some wasn't. Some was like, oh, they're my partners, I know them anyway, well, might as well. You know what I mean? Type thing. But, I remember the Farmers.
Mm-hmm.
Them guys wore overalls.
Okay.
I remember the car clubs, Rivieras, Chevrolets, the Mazdas. I remember them car clubs. Now,
right.
I remember park boys. Anywhere it was a park, you had park boys. So if they hung in that park, they considered themselves park boy, that park boy. I heard of Luda's Park Boys long before Crips came out. I heard of West Park Boys long before Crips came out. So guys who was hanging at the park considered themselves them park boys. Now it seemed like the only ones who kept that tradition over all these years was the Antis Park Boys. They still use APB, Antis Park Boys.
Right.
You understand? But they fall under the blood umbrella. That's all. You understand?
Right.
But they still stand on their original shit, bro. Dances Park Boys. Because everybody else converted to something else. West Park became West Park Power Room. Lewis Park became Lewis Park Power Room. And so on. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Sag, let me ask you this. Again, being that you were over there off Rose and that area, which where you guys were always surrounded by other Pyrus and looters and all this, why weren't you guys ever, or were they swayed to be Pyrus, or was that ever any thought? How were you guys able to do that? And then not only that,
I came close. I came close.
Okay.
I came close. I came close at one time, because my sister fell out with the Willow Street girls.
Okay.
And they rat packed my sister, man, and me and my sister, we fighting away, and over the years, I always thought this boy Derek was the one that hit my sister in the jaw. And just as
dudes hit her too?
I got the true story. Yeah, dudes jumped in. And they're from the same hood I'm claiming, bro. You know?
Right.
But Willow was a close knit block. You understand? And everybody on Willow was tight. It's just Willow had a camaraderie like no other. And Willow was the type of street in our neighborhood. Our parents told us, I don't want your ass on Willow. I want to take your butt on Willow. So us as kids, that makes you curious and want to go. Now, the reason why my mom and them was telling us that, because that was the only block that had the gangbangers on it, the Crips at the time. Just said, now, Oliver Dwayne Roberts, alias Killer Wayne, came home from job court in 1971. And his family had relocated from the Nickerson Gardens to Willow Street in Compton. And when he came home from job court in 1971, Crip gangs was already forming and going on, so he formed up his own when he came home. The Midtown Willow Street Crips.
Okay.
And that's when he came home from job court in 1971.
Interesting. So, that's the history. We're just getting started with it as well. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let Queen.
We were surrounded by Pyrus, true. We were surrounded by Pyrus, true. We even had them living in our territory.
Right.
But it wasn't a well-established territory for them. You understand? They had guys living in it, but not enough of them. You understand? Now, the thing was, the old sport was businessmen. They probably wasn't the only park in Compton that wasn't using a boy sonar on theirs. They went under Oaks Park businessmen, not Oaks Park boys. See, Donald Norwood was a member of the businessmen in Los Angeles.
Okay.
See, them was the more popular groups. Middle 50s, late 50s. There's Bunchy Carter in them era. The Gladiators, the Slawsons, you know, that type of stuff. The farmers,
right.
The businessmen. Them was the groups then. The Avenues, Chunk Wilson and them. Them was your groups then, you understand? And,
right.
Once the Crips came out, in them smaller groups, that was smaller than them first groups I was naming, they was merging into the Crips. You understand?
Okay.
Raymond Lee Washington was a genius in regards to getting other leaders to compromise with him. Because if you're a leader yourself, why would you choose to be led by someone else, bro? If you're a leader yourself, you understand? And that's what Raymond was able to do. He was able to get guys who were leaders among their little groups and say, hey, man, why don't y'all be Crips? Some of them, he let them keep their little groups together. But say, just put Crip on. From my understanding, he even tried to get Bobby Lavender to put his organization in bishops with the Crips. He said, y'all could be Bishop Crips, from my understanding. But Bobby them turned it down. He's like, no. See, the thing is, in the beginning, the Crips also used the word blood. They called me Young Blood in the beginning. What's happening, Young Blood? See, blood was a universal word for black people.
Right.
Gangs didn't invent blood at all. They ain't got a damn thing to do with that. You understand? Culture, black culture, has something to do with the term blood. They made music for that. What's happening, blood? Chocolate City, this, that, and the third. We was trying to liberate ourselves as a people, brother. You understand? I'm a child of the Civil Rights Act. I watched my parents cry when Malcolm X was killed, when President Kennedy was killed, when Bobby Kennedy was assassinated. When all this going on, I seen my parents in the streets crying, oh, they was going to help black people, so they killed them. This, you know, but I'm a little kid, I'm not understanding. But I know my parents is shook up. You understand? So, we are the snivellings of the Civil Rights era. Now, we had to stay home while they went outside and protest. Because we was too small, you understand?
Right.
I wasn't born free in this country. I didn't have no rights in this country. I was just too young to understand or even feel the effects of that. But my parents were. Their friends were. Their family members were, but not me. You know? They couldn't vote. They couldn't do that. They couldn't do that. They couldn't drink out of certain fucking fountains. All that was still going on, but I was a child, bro. You understand? Now, the thing is, the reason why the gang culture was able to let's say, prosper the way it did, it was at the time of the Civil Rights Movement. And we was getting the results of the Civil Rights Movement. So now, us blacks who was confined to certain areas of Los Angeles, and those who were already outside of Los Angeles was only there because they worked, had jobs there, so they gave them a section to live in. So you actually had kids in Compton, born in Compton, in the 50s, born in Compton, grew up in Compton. They didn't have a damn thing to do with Los Angeles. You understand me? Now, the thing is, the Crips is a L.A. gang. It was birthed there, formed there. Raymond Lee Washington was born in Los Angeles himself. Born in Los Angeles. You understand? So, now, from my understanding, he wanted to be a part of the groups that was already going on. The Avenues, Chuck Muscle. Craig Musson in there.
Right.
But they said, no, you're too young to be in this hip-hop, you know. But he determined to want to do something of his own. And Craig Musson was an influence to a lot of them guys. That's why a lot of these Crips bodies was built up, bro. That influence came from Craig Musson. You understand? So, when I was young, and when the Crips did come up, and I was young, that's what grabbed my attention from them guys. Because I was in the comic books. And the comic book characters were strong-looking guys. They were strong. They looked strong. They had muscles. You see where I'm going with this? Now.
Yes, sir.
You go up to the Crips come out, and you go up to the park, because, okay, the Crips is up there. Now the Crips are. So, you know, I'm fascinated, brother, by these guys. You understand? My love was sport. My dream as a child was to play middle linebacker in the NFL. Not center, not running back, quarterback, nothing. I want to be a middle linebacker. My childhood dream. Nothing else at all but that. But then the Crips came out, bro. You understand? And they stole that dream from me. I'm like, I don't fuck with football. I want to be with these dudes.
Right.
When I started seeing them. Now, but when you see these guys, let's say it's 60 of them. 45 out of 60 is built, bro, like they work out. You understand? They had muscles. They look strong. And that's what stood out about the Crips to me the most. You had a few slim guys, a few fat guys in the crowd, but most of them looked like they was the Spartans, brother, ready to go, ready to battle. You understand? And so that what stole my attention with them. My cousin Joe was Joe. You know, he went to camp and get out with muscles and things like that. You know what I mean? And like I say, when I was in Watts, the east side of Los Angeles, because my cousin Melvin was on 124th between Alameda and Mona. He actually went to Rap Bunch. And him and Mac Thomas pretty tight. Him and Mac Thomas pretty tight too now. So the thing was, when the Crips come to Compton, them Compton kids, them Paru street boys that I'm telling you about, that I heard about long before Crips. Because you had these park boys, these car clubs, these other little small groups that we may not know the name of, you know, the funny names, the Avengers, the shit like that, you know, like warrior type gang names. But they just a few dudes, you understand? Type thing. And the big groups are like let's say the park boys and them type guys. You see what I'm saying? Now, all of a sudden, the civil rights, boom, go down. Okay. That's when we had affirmative action. We don't have that now. Now, affirmative action allowed us to migrate. And they couldn't hold us against it. You understand? When the Civil Rights Bill passed, it gave all the white folks a chance to get on board. And the thing was this here. Okay, they no longer second-class citizens. Okay. They can sue you now. You understand? Discrimination, all this shit. We coming anew here. They're no longer second-class citizens. So we giving you all the opportunity. So where at least the federal government, because it was the federal government that got the Confederacy to give. You understand? So now the federal government is in control, and under affirmative action, those who's being funded by the federal government said, if you don't have 40% minority in your workforce, we ain't funding it no more. You understand? So yeah, that was the only reason why black folks got the opportunity to get some of these jobs that we have. You see where I'm going with this? Now,
yes, sir.
They had to let us be cops, firemen, and everything. We could no longer be denied. But the system was smart. Only blacks that they allow into the law enforcement was ex-military blacks. You understand? Because they was already disciplined. You understand? On such things. So, mainly those who became cops that were black had some type of military background. My daddy was in the Navy, Korean War, and very patriotic. So that's why my daddy was able to get in. You understand? Right. Wasn't no simple black man was going to become a cop. No way in the world. They needed someone who was already, let's say, chastised. And blacks that went through the military have already been. You see where I'm going? So now here we moving into Comptons and shit from L.A. We coming from L.A., we moving into Comptons and Carsons and Long Beach. But the Crips coming too. Here come the Crips, though, with that. You understand? Now, the Power Root Street Boys was local Compton kids. Them boys was born in Compton. Them boys over there in the swamps areas, and over there in the west side, Power Root Street, I think they was there because of jobs. Their parents worked for white people. You understand? And some of them was able to live in certain sections of Compton because they worked there. I found a video that I put on my page, and it's titled Compton 1971. And niggas was getting shot and killed and gangbanging then. It's 1971 in Compton. And I was trying to explain that.
Right. Let me ask you this, Sag, and just like you said, people on the west side and west side Power Street Boys and all of this, was there a thing like in Compton, kind of like how LA was it certain parts that were better than others and good, or was all Compton kind of a nice city, or was the west side better than the east side, or what have you?
Well, when you're talking housing, it varies. Where we live, I say it was older homes.
Okay.
Richmond Farm area, older homes. I say 165 area, older homes. West side, the older homes, but I think the building of them started improving when it got west, when it was going west.
Okay.
So the homes in the west side Piru areas and swamps going closer to, like, Like even over in the Grandies, they got like dens and patios and shit in their homes and stuff like that. Now, over there on Rose, the house we had the house, and then there's also a guest house. We also had a guest house. But my daddy rented it out. To Mexican family. Now, we only had like 3 families lived in that place, and they were all Mexicans that my daddy allowed to live back then. Even back then, my daddy won't deal with black folks when it came to business, because he's like, I don't have to break him up, hurt the neck about my shit. You know, niggas been off base for the longest, bro. I don't mean to be cutting.
Right. I know what you mean. My cousin got some property too in L.A. She just mostly rent to Hispanics as well. I don't know.
Man,
I understand.
I mean, it's sad, man, but it's the truth. You know.
Yeah.
It's sad, but it's true. But yeah, now Lucas Park, them had nice homes, nice yards and shit, but they was the older type homes.
Right.
To me. You know what I mean? But yeah, some of the housing were better in some sections. I would say that, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to break down of that, how maybe that was. You know what I mean? I got a lot more, but I want to let Queen jump in because I know she got some questions for you, and Queen is actually raised in Compton as well, so she knows a little bit more.
Yes,
and I know she
yes,
got some questions, so I'm gonna let Queen jump on in. Queen Jean.
Yes, I was raised on 166 in Hilford, and we had one of those nice homes as well, like you were saying, with the patios. As an addition, we lived in a home like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, some areas is just different.
Yeah.
Some of them is just different.
And I
then
recall
they had some flat, and they had some flat top roofs over there in that area, you know?
Yeah, they definitely
a lot of houses where the roofs was flat. Because I had some cousins live on Central between Caldwell and the graveyard right there.
Yeah, that's where we were at, right there, right behind the graveyard. We stayed right there.
Yeah,
and
Because we come up Central, turn on Caldwell, and before you get to that first street, it's an alley. It'd be an alley right there, and it wind all behind them houses and stuff back there in them areas.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the area I was raised in.
And I think the garbage truck used to come back there to get their trash cans back there. Yeah. So, you know, yeah. It depends on the area. Yeah, it depends on the area. But I would say so, yeah. But how you doing, Goddess? I'm honored to be on your show.
I'm doing great. It's an honor to have you on the show. Truly, it is. You know, I get to see you every day on your videos and everything, and even your video this morning. But I just wanted to touch on when you was in CYA. You was 15 years of age when you went there. You spent 3 years there, and when you came out, you was 19 years of age. How did you, going in as a juvie and coming out as an adult, how did you adjust coming back out?
Man, I had a support base that some didn't come home to. I had some awesome parents, ma'am, and they were supportive of me throughout my whole incarceration. And I returned home with a job waiting on me. You know, my father had a job waiting on me. So the day I came home, by the start of the next week, from whenever I got in, it was off to work I go. So I have to thank my father for that.
So how old were you when you started gang banging, when you got into the gangs? What age was that?
12.
12. Okay.
But I was hanging around them here since I was 9. 8 and 9 years old.
Intrigued. Their muscles intrigued you, so you gave up your dreams. You gave up your dreams because of how the statute of how the Crips looked, of their body statute, and that just like let me go on this side instead of going on and being a football player.
I mean, I continue to play sports even as a gang member.
Okay.
I still play sports, but no, I didn't play no high school. My career in sports was over by the eighth grade. I wasn't playing sports no more.
I know that's right. You started at 12. Yeah.
I was full fledged. I was breaking in homes and robbing people at that age.
A different sport.
I was actually. I went from playing sports to jumping in through people's bedroom windows and opening the back door for the homeboys so we could steal all we could at that time. Yeah, but
hey.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
No. I had some more, but I'm gonna let Queen. Go ahead, Queen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I don't have much more. But I did want you to speak about the congressional hearing, and you also said about CBS Action News that, what was your affiliation with that?
Well, I believe I did, it was West 57 I did first. Yeah, it was West 57 I did first. But before I did West 57, or was it after? See, y'all got me thinking hard. I don't know how I got invited for the congressional hearing. Oh, okay, this is how that happened. Like I thought. Okay, you remember I told you that I started my positive cripping in 1987.
Mm-hmm.
It was 1987, and I decided, I said, you know what? I have to change my life. Something, I have to do something because, everybody's dying, I just have to make some change with my life. So that change was, I won't be aggressive no more. I won't be on the offense anymore. Meaning, if I saw someone I felt like I'm having issues with, I ain't going to just shoot at them no more when I see them. Because it's normally open fire. Ain't that fool right there? You understand? And you bop, take your shots at him. You feel me? When the time presents itself. So I say I ain't gonna be doing that no more, but I'll be on the defensive. You understand? I have to protect myself. I'm in a dangerous environment, so I need to be on the defensive. So despite my change at that time, feeling like I don't want to be doing harm to nobody anymore. I've seen enough violence. Enough is enough. Everybody's dying. Enough is enough. And I just didn't want to contribute to it anymore. Not me. You understand? So, when I decided to make some changes, most guys that come out of, let's say, our culture, they convert into something else to change for the better in their lives. They have become a Muslim, a Christian, or something of that nature. Right. To fall out of the persona that they was once under. They feel like, I got to do something other to be positive or better with my life. And then that's fine and dandy. I don't have a problem with it. I done it myself. I converted to red, black, and green. I got all into Africa, black history, and I did everything. You understand? But as I'm doing this, I'm converging around other people, Muslims, other people, this, that, and the third. And now that I'm getting involved in the community and want to try to change the community, because I co-founded an organization, took me and two friends of mine, the Afro-Americans for Peace, back in 1987. Because we wanted to bring about some change in the community. So us three put together an organization. We went to the pastor in the church asking, could we use this church to bring about the community to meet up and, and discuss issues in the community and try to make things better. And he was like, hallelujah, because he knew me as the guy, hanging out with guns and knucklehead guys and carrying on and, drinking and then that when he see us, And so he was like, hallelujah, this young man want to do something here? Oh, y'all more than welcome to use my church, right? So we had a few meetings, this, that, and the third, and, try to get the thing going on. And then I converted to the red, black, and green, started doing a lot of African stuff. And after a while, I just came into thought with myself, and I was saying, why is it I can't be who I am? It just be positive, be a better person that way. Why should I have to convert to something else to be a good guy, a positive guy? You understand where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Are you still with me? And the thing was like,
I'm with.
And another thing with me was this here. When I was doing the black history and getting into my blackness in Africa and all that, people want to speculate on things they say happened 1 million years ago, 2 million years ago, and stuff like that. And I just wasn't comfortable with that. You understand? I said, how can people just be so certain and so confident that this is what actually happened 1 million years ago? Better yet, 2 million years ago. You know what I mean? I'm like, who the hell is around that long to convince us that all that was going on? Now, if somebody just throwing stuff out here and you can run with it or you can't. You don't have to. You understand? And I didn't want to run with that no more, y'all. I just wasn't comfortable with it. You feel me? And I said to myself, but you know what I do know? I know Crip like the back of my hand. I know this gang culture stuff like the back of my hand. Shit, I know blood stuff. I know Mexican stuff. I know this, that, and the third. I know that like the back of my hand. I know all the facts on that. You understand? I'm like, why can't I just be what the hell I am and be positive, though?
Yeah, and speaking on that, you had stated, that 8 years ago you was going to stop cripping. Why was that? You had. I heard that in one of your YouTube channels.
Because I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed by it when I got on social media. I seen how they was going by with it. And they was wrong. I mean, they was putting they was putting K on the end of Crip, right?
Right.
And this is this gang culture stuff. A lot of people may not be up on it, but put a K on the end of something. You're telling them people that you kill them. You're a killer. Is what you basically telling them. See,
Yeah,
the
like
thing was this here. Thing was this here in the gang culture. Thing this here. Thing with is this here. In the beginning, before it was killing in Cano, yeah, we'll cross each other out and this and that because we didn't like each other. So we crossed each other out in Cano. Now the thing was this here. When it went from no longer fighting, and it's okay, we just gonna kill him, cuz, from here on out. No more talking. No more of that. We just gonna kill these niggas, you know, when we see them now. No talking, no nothing. When we see them, let's start shooting. So when it went to that, instead of crossing you out now, we put a K on the end of it now. Letting you know we're gonna kill you. That's what the K meant.
Yeah.
In the gang culture.
Right. I remember when they had
That's
tennis
what
shoes out. They was called
no.
what was they called? They was called the Knights. They was something, but they were the BK shoes, blood killer shoes.
Oh,
I
British
remember
Knights.
telling those that
The British Knights.
British
Knights. Yeah.
British Knights. British Knights. Oh, but I love how the blood flipped that though. You know, the Crips break them out for their shoes, right? Because we saying they blood killers. We saying they blood killers for us. Man, I seen it was Stutterbox from Luther's Park. Seen him at the Copper SWAT meet one day, right?
Uh-huh.
He had some red and white BKs on. I said, boy, what you doing in these? I said, boy, what you doing in there? He said, Sag, I know what y'all think it stands for. He said, but they blood kingdom for me, homie. I said, I like that, homie, when he told me that.
Yeah.
You know, no set tripping, no getting mad about it, nothing, you know what I mean? He said, yeah, I know what y'all say they stand for. He said, but they blood kingdom for me. I said, okay, right on, man. I said, I dig that. I said, I dig that. But a lot of people get their head blown off for wearing them shoes.
Of course. Yeah. They did.
Somebody told me he had a cousin from out of town in Inglewood, and some families killed him for wearing them shoes. He had some BKs on.
Because some people didn't even, they didn't even know. It was innocent. Some people were innocently wearing them, not even knowing.
This guy from out of town. He's from out of state. He's from out of state wearing them.
Yeah.
And Inglewood
they
family
were
killed
because they were British Knights. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just in the wrong area with him on, that's all.
Exactly. Talk about your chapter that you have, that you got going on. It's One Crip, One Love. It's an organization.
Oh, sister, but yeah, I really didn't finish up that congressional hearing for you, though.
Okay, well, let's go back to that. Go ahead. I apologize.
But,
OG.
He said slow down.
He said
slow down. Queen, slow down now. Slow down now. You're moving too fast now. Stay with me now. Stay with me. You understand where I'm going? You understand where I'm going with this? Say, you understand where I'm going with this?
I'm just trying to get in where I can fit in. That's all. But go ahead.
That congressional hearing. When I co-founded that organization with them guys, I helped a lot of other better established organizations out. The Community Youth Gang Service, have you heard of them?
Yeah.
You had a nonprofit running around called the Community Youth Gang Service. I helped them out. You had Impact. I helped them out. You had Project Hope. I helped them out. Inglewood Unified School District, I helped them out. And Compton Unified School District, them out. So I was helping other people out. And Congressman Merv Dominley was hearing about me. Plus, he seen me on them at 48 Hours in that West 57.
Mm.
And he said, can I get that guy as a witness for the because Merv Dominley put the congressional hearing together. And you have senators and congressmen from all over the country come to Compton for this congressional hearing because they wanted to get the 411 on gangs and drugs because now we was in Kansas City, Omaha, Memphis, St. Louis, you know what I mean, and so on. And they're like, what the fuck going on? Who is these Crips? Who is these Bloods? Oh, they come from L.A. and blase. But at the time, Compton was the hot market. You understand? So they come to Compton. Hey, what's going on? So Merv Dominley put it together. So I went on there and I testified. You have to be under oath in the congressional hearing. Put your hand on the Bible like you're in court, swear to tell the truth, hold true number 2. So they asked me questions like, what's going on? And I gave them to them raw. I gave them the raw answer. And I wasn't intimidated and scared, and I knew how to answer them without incriminating me or others. To the fact that they can get a clear view on what was going on. I got a congressional hearing from Merv Dominley from my work in the community. You know what I mean? So I've been doing this for a while, y'all. For a while. It's been since 1987 somewhere that I've been walking this chalk of positivity, trying to be a righteous man. You know, that's why I tell people you can't go halfway with righteousness. You understand? You got to be all in. You can't be fine with some crap and then other stuff. You're not. You know, it don't work that way. You understand? So, but my one Crip, one love. My one Crip, one love. Main focus is to stop the violence amongst Crips, at least. Number one, that's its main focus, is to stop the violence. But my dream is to actually wipe out the old persona of the Crips and revitalize it under a new one. I want to make it a legitimate and legal organization. You understand? And my recruitment consists of, let's say, legitimate people. People who earn a living. People who are law-abiding. People who are respectful. And down the line. And we have Crips that are that. You understand? I know Crips that can drive ships, baby. Ships. I know Crips that can fly planes. I know Crips who can do air and heating. I know Crips who can fix a diesel truck. And that's how they earn their living. They don't steal. They don't sell drugs. They don't roam the streets all times of night. They got kids to raise, wives to assist, and that, and that's what they do, brother. But they, at heart, they're Crips, just like me. You understand? But
I definitely understand.
But they chose family over hood. You understand? They gave the hood what you give your hood. But once it became fatherhood, they put it on the back burner. You understand? And I respect men that do that.
Most definitely.
I respect men that do that. So But the one Crip, one love, that's what I'm building on. See, now, but everybody said, oh, the Crips, oh, them guys killers. They all this, they all that. So, and they are. I'm not going to sit up here and disguise it, camouflage it, or anything. Oh, yeah.
They are when it's
have done horrible things. Have done horrible things. Crips have a bunch of no good, devil-minded people in it. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. There are. But now we at a stage where we are separating ourselves from them. You understand? Now, here's the thing. Remember when the black Elijah Muhammad came out? And we started hearing about the black Muslims?
Mm-hmm.
You remember?
Yes.
I'm going to ask y'all this. How did you recognize Muslims when you saw them?
I recognize
give
them.
me your first, when you noticed, oh, they're Muslims, why did you say that? Why did you say that when you saw them?
I recognize it from their statues.
What was it about them? Go ahead. Say it, sister.
Their statues, the way that they carried themselves. It was their statues, the way that they carried themselves.
Bingo. We got a winner. They dress nice. They polite. Am I correct?
Yeah, I got them in my family.
All of them had nice haircuts. Yeah. That's how you knew who they were.
Disciplined. Very disciplined. Right.
They wore bow ties. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
they wore
sir.
Fur hats.
If they stand in front of the store selling the final call and bean pies, and them ladies come in that building, what they do? Swing the door open for it, don't they?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Polite.
Yeah.
All that. So,
and they stand with their hands in front of them with their hands folded.
So I'm trying to find a new identity for us righteous Crips. So when society sees us out there, they will know, oh, those the good guys. Them the guys I hear about doing awesome things in their community. Doing this, doing that, because that's what we're going to be doing. Great things for the community. And another thing we're going to do, we're going to take control of our communities again, but in a righteous way. And we're going to no longer allow these devils that endanger our communities and the people in it to have control of it any longer. We finna take it back, and it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time.
Okay. That was pretty cool. Okay, G, well, I turn it back over to you. Oh, one more question. No, go ahead, G. I turn it back over to you.
No, I was just saying he caught you off guard. You weren't ready to. You weren't ready.
For what?
Sag, I wanted to ask you. No. I'm just messing with you. Just ready to talk again. Let me ask you, Sag. Recently, you put out a video. I had the clip. I was gonna play it, but I'll just ask you. You know where when I know you say this, but I know a long time ago you moved on and more positive things. Even though you said you always represent the neighborhood, but recently you put something out, a video where you denounced yourself. I don't know if it was denouncing, but separating from Santana and just saying you original Crip. What prompted that, and what was that kind of about? Because it sounded a little personal as well. What was all behind that? What made you want to do that?
a minority in
if you want to speak on it.
Minority.
If you want to speak on it, I don't know.
A minority in my neighborhood was so envious, brother, with my stature, with our set. They try to do everything in the book, brother, to down me. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everything in the book. You try to down me, brother, but it didn't hold no weight. You understand?
Right.
And the thing is this here, brother. I left here in 1990 because, like I said, I made my journey with changing my life didn't start in 87, bro. It started in 84 when I went to Mississippi to get myself off of drugs, homie. You understand?
Okay.
That's when my fight with my demons begun in 1984. When a lot of them dudes, they was on drugs, brother, in and out of jails and this, that, and the third. You know. See, that's what I try to explain in that video. I say the thing is, I was just so further advanced than y'all. It took time to tell that. You understand? And they can't stand it, bro. You understand me? Because I learned on their mistakes. The reason why I've been able to be a father and be around my children, their whole upbringing, and never go to jail on my kids and put in more hours with niggas in the streets than my kids because I saw them do it. You understand? Before I came a father, I witnessed my own niggas do that shit. And I always said, I ain't doing that. You know, I said, when I become a father, I ain't doing that. You know, stuff I saw them do. Now, and I don't know if they had the same dad as I, but shit. Just my father's influence alone would have taught me fucking better than that, homie. You know what I'm saying? I see niggas that naughty kids. This, that, and the third for these niggas, brother. I didn't become a father till I was 30. I got younger homies, got kids older than mine. Got grandkids way older than me. They was fathers 15, 16 years old.
Right.
And I ain't had no babies yet. You understand? And that's what it was. They were so damn blah, blah. You know, and I said, you know what? As if I needed Santana as much as they do. But I don't, brother. Santana didn't make me. I made Santana. Santana made them, bro. That's the difference.
Let me ask.
You understand?
Let me ask you this, Sag. Let me ask you this. Two-part question, because I hear a lot of people talk about, you know, how Santana was merged and it was really two sides, and I hear more people kind of announce their own original, you know, side before Santana, but I know they merged. How did you feel about the merge? Were you on board with that? And does that have anything to do with even later any separation within the neighborhood? And second of all, I want to ask you, even though these words and these things going on with some of your homeboys, why would that still make you, or was that enough for you to still just denounce Santana like that over a few people, or I don't know, you know? Can you do
well, man,
because
man, the thing is this here, man. I don't get down with snitches. I don't get down with devils. In that, brother. And then if you're going to allow that shit to be a part of our thing, then they can have it. That's why I walked away from it. That's why I walk away from it, brother. I'm a true to the bone, cuz. I don't laugh and smile in rat spaces. I don't laugh and smile in niggas who set my homeboys up to be killed and shit. So what? You from the same fucking neighborhood as me. I don't get down like that. That's that fake love. All these fucking functions you see these niggas do, it's a nigga there that probably killed a friend of theirs. They don't say a damn thing to them, though. They laugh and smile and do their thing going about their business. They say, I don't fuck with dude. I don't say nothing to him. But you're around him with the knowledge of what he done, and you can't say shit to him. It's a bunch of cowards, man, in the game, bro. Yeah, but they trying to make me look bad by saying, oh, you don't come around, you don't do. I don't come around for a reason. It's by design. It's by design. I don't get down the way they do, bro. You understand? So I say, I don't need Santana. I made Santana. I helped made it. Santana made these niggas who denounced me. Santana made them.
Right.
If they wasn't a Santana, they wouldn't be shit. You understand? That's the difference. So I said, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gone. Y'all can have it. I don't need that. I'm an original Crip anyway. I was something else before Santana anyway, so it ain't no problem for me. But my fucking homies wouldn't allow it. Fucking phone rang 200 times. That's why I say that's the minority that feel that way in my neighborhood, brother. And can't none of them whoop me. And I already put it out there to them. All the niggas have my name in their mouth. I already told them, let's go. And they ain't answered, homie. So there it is. As far as that goes.
Okay, I didn't even mean to, get you a little, heated and stuff.
No, but man,
Sag, you know what I mean? Too. I just wanted to ask
is.
you about that because I seen that video. I was just wondering about that.
It is. I always get that question. Oh man, they say you don't come around all this. You damn right I don't. You damn right I don't, bro. Because I don't run with rats and devils, homie. And they allow that kind of shit in. You feel me? So I don't fuck with it. But I got some real homies, don't get me wrong. Talked to quite a few of them today. And them the same guys and all that popping off, they like Sag. Them niggas, man, leave them niggas, let them talk, man, Everybody know who Sag is. Leave it alone,
Right.
That's
where did you get your name from? Where did Sag come from?
That's all. You said what, baby?
How
you get the name Sag?
Well,
how did you get
the thing was, I seen my homeboy doing it, but he wasn't doing it intentionally. We was all ditching school, and we was gonna go up to Oaks Park and drink and smoke weed instead of go to school. And on our way to the park that morning, one of the homies mentioned that I got snaked out of jail. So we stopped by his mama's house, and she go in that boy's room, let him know we was out there. She said, "The boys out here want to see you." He was rushing and slipping some clothes on, right? Excuse me. He was rushing to slip his clothes on, and his pants were sagging. And I could see that he was fresh, He had brand new drawers, and, when you get out of jail, you got to start another wardrobe up, you know what I mean? So.
Right.
I could see he had on new drawers and everything. And it was school season. And every time we start up the next, grade for school, our parents always brought us new clothes for school. Drawers, socks, T-shirt, and everything. And I had on brand new everything, too. And I was like, shit, that's cool. I would like everybody to see I got brand new shit on, And so he hurried up and put his clothes on and started heading to the park with us. And as we walked into the park, I was trying to find a way to get my pants to sag like I seen him when he first came out of the house. But I couldn't, because my pants fitted me correctly. So what I had to do was I had to unbutton my pants and open the zipper a little bit, right? And then I adjust my pants, my belt, to get my pants to sag, but my fly stayed open, and it just didn't work that way. And I said to myself, well, the next time I get me some pants, I'm going to get them a size, a little bit bigger so I can do it. And that's how I came up with sagging my pants intentionally. Mainly to show that I was fresh and clean. And no, my pants didn't hang below both my butt cheeks. You understand? I had the belt adjusted enough to where my hip will hug my pants to keep them from falling down. You understand? And you can see my drawers and everything too. And I started tucking my T-shirt, my wife beater, my slingshot T-shirt into my drawers once I got to sagging my pants. So it was like a fashion statement, mainly to show that I was fresh and clean, because I seen my homie that, but he wasn't doing it intentionally. You understand? But when I saw it, then I tried to do it intentionally, and then I figured a way out how to do it. And over time, everybody else picked up on it, and we see how it is today.
Oh yeah,
but I really take the credit for that, being the first one and bringing it into the gang culture, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't even know if you can call it sagging what they do now.
Well, it's other myths and things on sagging. It's one about the bucking of the bull in the slavery days, sagging of his hands. And then there's also some tales about penitentiary, the sagging of the pants, that it was for homosexual. But I never been to prison, and I never been a slave, so I can't vouch on those. You understand me? But as far as Crips and gang banging niggas doing it, I know how that came about because I'm the reason why.
Okay. Ooh.
Hey, Sag, what's your relationship?
Yeah.
You spoke on, I guess, some of the things going on with some of your older friends. What has been your relationship, if any, with some of the younger guys or younger generation from your neighborhood or abroad, if any? For
Yeah,
younger
man,
homies.
I'm in sync all the way down the line with my hood, bro. Because the thing is, it's gonna be some righteous ones down the line. You understand? Now, you gonna have those that's on that BS, and then you gonna have those that's about their business, regardless of the era and the generations that they coming out of. So I'm in tune with guys that rank OSG as myself, down to OG, all the way down to what we got right now. Newborns or whatever they calling themselves. Yeah, I'm in sync with some all the way down the line, bro. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right now. Yeah.
Okay. That's righteous. That's righteous right there. We got once again people. We got a lot of people tuning in. We got Mr. Sag in here from Compton. Mr. Harvey, aka OG Crip Sag. He's here and just telling us his story, and it goes pretty deep. The history is real deep, and the brother, man, just got so much, man, in his history book. And again, it's just an honor to have you here. The phone lines are open, 914-803-4001. You want to call in, you got anything you want to speak on or ask the homie, the phone lines are open as well. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, BTP Media Group, 93.tweet FMism, Dee Harrison, and
I got
Conversation.
How I find it? Can I get them on? Will I get them on regular FM series. How I find them?
Who?
The 93 FM people you shout out to. The FM
oh, that's
people
Tweed.
you just
He's
shout
on
out
this.
to.
Yeah, it's online, like the same way you got on here. Same way on Blog Talk Radio, and that's Tweed Cadillac.
Okay.
Tomorrow night, the oldies show. After 6
well,
Cruise
I'm
Mix.
going to tune in, check him out.
Yeah, it goes down
Yeah, I'll
tomorrow.
shoot you the link, Tony. I'll shoot you the link, Sag.
Okay, darling. Well, you know me and you ain't like playing. I plan on tapping in with you time to time anyway, sisters. That's all right.
It's cool.
Hello?
That's cool.
He said hello. Hello? Are you there? Caller, are you there?
Caller, are you there?
Don't be playing. Don't be playing with Sag now. Don't be playing.
At first, I thought y'all wasn't going to even mess with you, boy. Because I didn't hear nothing from you, and then you finally got a hold of me. So,
it was timing.
Honest,
it was all in timing.
Yeah, but you told me you had to tap in with your people and all that first, so, yeah.
No, we just had to line it up, Sag. That's all. Just make sure the dates were clear and lined up. That's all it was. Just a scheduling thing, you know?
Right on, brother. Right on.
That's all that is. Let me go to the phone line. What'd you say, Queen?
I told him, but we got you in, and that's
yeah, it's all good. It's all good. He's in now. He's here. Mr. Sag is here. Do we got a caller? Let me go to the phone line. I think we have a caller.
Yeah, that's
good. Not, don't kill me. Caller, hello.
Yo. Hey, man. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Man,
good
I just
how are you?
I'm doing swell as far as I could tell. Big shout out to Sag. You know what I realize now tonight is, damn, I'm old as hell, because I remember who Merv Diamondly was. He used to be, man, in the King parades and all of that, man. I actually remember that guy. And I remember when banging was banging and all the above before the crack. I was there as well, man. And I understand how you say sometimes you got to figure out where you at as a man and take care of your own responsibilities. And sometimes if you go back to the hood, sometimes it ain't all good. You feel me? I can understand that philosophy. I understand why dudes do it. I understand why dudes want to stay close to the hood. I can see both sides of the coin. But one thing I can say, if you care about your life and you care about your family, and you can't be no 50-year-old gangbanger because it ain't no future in it. If you can survive to even be 50 plus, you need to consider, man, work from a distance, feel me? Or show up as needed to help your community. You can help your community from afar. You don't necessarily have to be there at every hood day, at every function. You really don't have to do none of that. And you still could be a factor to help out your community. That's just my personal opinion, y'all.
There it is, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Respect it.
That's definitely true.
Yeah. Yes, sir. He hit that on the head. You got to man up. I mean, it's all about manning up. You understand? That's what I care about. Yeah, we all Crip, but we all individuals, though. You understand? And the individual means just that.
I realized one day when I told my girl, man, some of my friends, man, have a little function in the neighborhood, man. I just want to roll on them real quick. And the look on her face was like, I know those are your friends, but you know some might be hating on you, and make sure that you hang around with people that you know. And I mean, gave me a pep talk like I was about to go to the army or some shit. And it was like, wow. She really understood what can happen when you just want to go to the hood to really be sociable, see people you ain't seen in a long time, and when alcohol is up in the game, and you never know, a person might trip on you, and then it might be a youngster that'll trip on you, and he don't even know who the hell you are. I had to get an escort to walk to the liquor store that I was going to since I was 12 years old with a note from my mama to buy cigarettes. I had to get an escort to walk me to the liquor store in my own hood because the youngsters didn't know who I was. Feel me?
Yeah, that's crazy, huh, bro? Some crazy stuff, huh?
Yeah, man.
Man,
yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But like, now, since you hit that topic, though, let me address something, though, man. Now, these little youngsters in the hood you talking about, you know who in their head, brother? Niggas who don't live in the hood no more. Niggas who don't live in the hood no more, but they still come over and hang out, homie. And they continue to riff-raff, but they passing it on down to these youngsters. And this is the thing we trying to get to. Is this here, man? This is the thing we trying to get. Did y'all see the last video I had getting on these guys saying they got ops and bringing other people into it? Did y'all have to see that one?
I have not.
No, sir.
No.
Okay, Tell us about
well, that's the thing, man. You know, now, we got these cats into this opposition, saying people they opposition and this, that, and the third. And they keeping matters going within Compton. But these guys that's doing it, they don't live in the city limits no more, brother. You understand me? They don't even live in the city limits no more. They come to the city and hang out. They come to the city to do their dirt, move their drugs and this, that, and the third. But they go home, they get on the freeway and go home and rest their necks. Their kids ain't playing in Compton. Their kids are somewhere else playing, brother. You understand? And they the one that's in these little youngsters' ears, got these little youngsters shooting back and forth can them, continuing this stream of violence. Now, another thing I don't appreciate, them same dudes walk these yards, these penitentiary yards. They sit up on these tiers, up and down these tiers and in these shower halls with their oppositions, and they don't do a damn thing to them, brother. You hear me? They don't do a damn thing to them. Now, if you can sit up in that damn jail with them and compromise, why the hell you can't do it once you back out in society? I have no respect for no man who sat in prison with his opposition and compromise. But you come home on the streets, brother, and you encouraging, influencing, exploiting violence, you understand, but not taking part in it. You using these youngsters to get it done for you. And that's not right, brother. It's not right, homie. It's not right. And the thing is, when these youngsters die, they ain't going to bury them. 9 out of 10, your hood going to be selling plates to bury you. And if you turn around and go do some foul crap for these niggas in your ear, and you get sent to prison, they ain't going to do a damn thing for you when you get in there. You understand? We're trying to bring an end to this violence, and we can't have these guys continuing it, brother. But I'm saying, bringing other people into it now, if that's how they feel, they need to do it. They need to do it. But some of these guys, they don't want to go to prison no more. They don't want to lose out on the money that they've been losing out on from sitting in prison anymore. So they ain't going to get their hands dirty, brother. They got these little young boys doing it. Oh, if y'all want to be in the hood, y'all got to put in work. Y'all got to do it. No, we ain't trying to put in no fucking work. We trying to bring an end to that shit. Now, if they got a problem with some opposition, they need to do it. It needs to end with them. Don't bring nobody else into that. And it's finna stop, though, bro. It's finna stop, bro. They is no longer going to control our communities in the way that they do, man, through intimidation and fear. And exploiting these young boys' minds with their little funky-ass money, cars, and jewelry and shit. And they're getting these young kids' heads, putting them on pot, later on got them popping pills and every fucking thing else. Got them thinking that shit is flying. It's not, bro. I mean, come on, man. We need to reprogram our youth, and we will reprogram them, bro. We are. I mean, these children should not be taking no child should be taking no adult information whatsoever. I don't give a fuck if it's a cigarette. So what is legal to smoke cigarettes and we think it's fine? We do it around these children like it's fine. We fucking drink in front of them, cuss in front of them, smoke weed in front of them. Shit, you got some that probably fucking shoot dope in front of them. You understand? That's trauma on these kids, man. It's trauma on them, brother. I mean, we got these kids, man, young parenting. We still got kids parenting, 16, 15 years old, man, when they should be preparing themselves for when they're 30, bro. Not doing fucking things that a 30-year-old should be doing. You understand? And if we don't reprogram our kids, we gonna keep recycling the same old bullshit. And the buck stop here, brother. It stop here, man. And I'm gonna do everything I can till my very last breath to make this world a better place for these children, brother. And I'm not gonna tolerate nobody doing anything around kids that shouldn't be done around them. I'm going to speak up. I'm speaking up. I don't care about everybody else. I'm going to say something. Because if we don't, it'll go on and on and on and fucking on, bro. You understand? And kids should not be, we shouldn't smoke cigarettes around children, alcohol around children, because they're not that age for it. But they see us doing it and they think it's fine. And it's not. And we're not honest with these kids. You don't tell them, yeah, baby, your mama smoked cigarettes, but it might kill me 20 years from now. It fucks our lungs up and gives us cancer. Tell the kids the truth. They think that shit is okay. To see y'all drinking, laughing, and cussing and smiling, and they think that shit okay. Tell them, no, baby, I'm drinking, but this alcohol might fuck my liver up. I might be on dialysis and need your help when you get 30. We don't tell them the fucking truth. And it ain't nothing fly about that shit, man. And we need to wisen up as a people. I mean, not just us black folks, brown, white, Asian, and everybody need to, brother. Everybody, man. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Enough is enough. These niggas ain't going to be going through our community killing kids, killing mothers and innocent people, and they gonna sit around and smoke fucking blunts and 40 like it's good. It ain't gonna be good no more. It ain't gonna be good no more. We not tolerating. We not tolerating, and I fucking mean it. Now, I'm a gangbang, but it's gonna be in a righteous way. We ain't tolerating it no more. That fucking snap stitching and all that goddamn mentality. No, motherfucker, speak up. Let us know who the fuck it is so we can rid of his ass. That's what we need the community to do. Don't be afraid of these fuckers no more. If you know who they are, let us know. And we will rid of their ass. We don't need the police. We ain't afraid of them. We Crips just like them, but we just righteous ones. And we ain't going to allow the devils to endanger these communities, these kids, these mothers, these grandmothers, and the people anymore. We ain't tolerating it no more. There's plenty of us all across the country. We ready to get down. We ready. It's just a matter of putting it together. But they all want to take my lead, so I got to get to these people. And I'm about to travel. Because the things we got to discuss can't be done over radio. It can't be done on the telephone. It can't be done on social media. We all got to be at the table, Emano, woman, when we discuss these things. And once we all on the same page, we going to put it in effect. So all you guys in the gang culture, let me forewarn you guys right now, because I don't fear you. And there's plenty more people that don't fear y'all.
He look like he says.
Brother, y'all days is numbered, man. Y'all days is numbered, man. We ain't tolerating that shit no more out of you guys, man. Y'all ain't gonna hold our people hostage no more, brother. Y'all not gonna be killing innocent people, raping girls, pimping girls, poisoning our kids and getting away with it anymore. It ain't happening no more. All we need is a concerned parent to give us a phone call. And we gonna pay him a visit. And you niggas don't got to have a clue what's gonna go down. You ain't gotta have a clue. But when it go down, you gonna know. You will know. You niggas doing that kind of stuff, it ain't no secret about y'all. You niggas is not slick. I know who the evil niggas is in my neighborhood. I know who they all are. They ain't fooling me. All them been speaking against me and behind my back. I know exactly who they are. Just as quick as they spoke it, people came back to me with it. Hey, Sag, blah, blah, blah. So I'm aware. I'm fully aware. I got people telling me all the time, Sag, be safe, man. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like me. Oh, I know that for a fact. Because I don't condone what they stand on. And I don't respect it, and I won't. Because I'm my own man. So I tell everybody, be your own man. Be your own woman. That's what you do. Do the right thing. And if you have children, that's what you should be doing any damn way. Just doing the right thing. So there it is, man. I don't care who you are. Crip, blood, whatever, man. I don't care. If you in violation of the community, you ain't getting away with it no more. Anymore. Now, I'm done. I answer any more questions y'all have, but I done spoke out. And that's mainly what I wanted to do. I just want to let the people know it's going to be a revolution. It's going to be a revolution. But it's going to be amongst us. Nobody else. But us. I'm talking about us gangbangers, us gang members, us gang culture people. I'm talking about us. I don't care if you're 12 or 62. If you out of this life, then you know what I'm talking about. We ain't even gonna tolerate you niggas writing on the fucking walls no more. We tired of that shit. We finna start up a community beautification program, and we gonna keep it that fucking way. So it's a lot of shit we ain't gonna be tolerating any fucking more. The police can't do nothing about it. How long the police been in? Long before fucking gang. You understand? So it's a done deal, man. Our children's lives is at stake. And we don't have no fucking time to be bullshitting about this anymore. I don't know who these guys think they are. I don't know who they think they are, but it ain't no gods walking this earth, brother. I know that for a fact. Because I fear no one but God. There ain't nothing walking on this earth that I fear. And I don't give a fuck if it's driving a tank or got an assault rifle in his fucking hand. He's still a man like me, and I'm not going to fear him. So there it is, man. It's going to be a revolution, and it's going to be amongst us. And you devils, man, y'all ain't going to fucking last much longer. We ain't tolerating y'all shit, man. Enough of that. Enough of that. And especially y'all trying to get girls to set up childhood friends of theirs for y'all. A girl. How you dragging girls in your fucking mess? And then you want to be against her because of her loyalty to a childhood friend? Now imagine if she ain't loyal to a childhood friend. What would that make her to you? When you ain't a childhood friend of hers. You just somebody she got involved with when she grew up later on. So anybody that's got to go against a childhood friend, I wouldn't want him as a friend of mine. Hell, shit, they'll go against me. You know, something y'all niggas should respect, y'all don't. And that's their problem. See, I know who these niggas are, and I don't want to throw their fucking name out, but I'm a man, nigga. I'm going to wait till I see y'all personally. If I ever run across you niggas personally, I'll let you know, cuz, when I see you. And I'm going to leave it at that.
All right. All right. There it is. There it is. Crip Sag has spoken.
No, man, I got mothers, I got fathers, I got aunties, grandmothers, uncles and shit calling me every day about Compton. Sag, what can we do? Asking me what can I do? Because they know I put the city together before. I did. But we dealing with young men I don't even fucking know. It's their nephews and grandkids. They say, Harvey, that's my nephew. Or, that's my grandson. I just don't know the dudes, but I know their families. You understand? And their families are concerned about them. They're getting killed, bro. By little niggas who claim the same set as I. And they're asking me, Sag, can you do something? But I got devils in them little niggas' ears. They listening to the wrong niggas from my neighborhood. Those niggas they listening to ain't no earthly good. They done killed niggas from our neighborhood. Snitched on niggas from our neighborhood. And y'all listening to them? But you know, they might have killed a couple niggas before. They got a little money and shit like that, and they got these young boys intimidated. You know what I mean? And it's sad. But like I say, they get on the little boys' heads, had them go shooting up around the city. But them niggas get on the freeway and go home. They don't live in Compton no more. Them niggas in Bellflowers and Paramount stay out of Compton. They ain't in Compton. You know what I mean? But y'all still out there stirring this shit up? Come on, cuz. That's bullshit. It's what it is. And it's not fucking fair. But see, they don't know. All this coming up to a revolution ain't came up in a few months. We talking years, man. I've been building on this going on 9 years now. It takes time. It takes time. I've been connecting the dots for 9 years. Got people all across the country feel the way I do, bro. Ready to go. They're ready to go. I had one young man say, you saved my life. I said, what you mean? He said, man, I thought I got to rob, sell dope, and all that kind of shit to be Crip. But you say, no, you don't have to. I say, fuck no, you don't have to do that shit. You don't want to. Is what I told him. You know, you don't have to take no penitent chances. You don't have to do nothing like that if you don't want to. That's what I told him. And he thanked me for that. I said, you got kids? He said, yeah. I said, well, you ain't going to do your kids any good taking a penitentiary chance? So take your ass to work and earn your living. I said, that's what I did. I worked and earned a living. I don't glorify drugs. I did it, yeah. I got a little money, hustling, selling dope sometimes. But I mainly earned my living. I earned my fucking living. I got my ass out of bed either every morning or at night and took my ass to work. And I was gripping at work. Still say cuz. Still this and that. Come on, man. You gotta ruin your life for this shit, and you shouldn't.
Right.
And you shouldn't. And you shouldn't,
right.
Brother. And when this shit came about, it was to look out for one another, cuz. It wasn't to be against one another. Yeah, true enough, we started fighting. We even started shooting shit on each other first. But a genocide enhanced it. A system played right into it, and we went for the fucking okie doke. Then they gave us drugs and used that against us. You know, so come on, man. The only reason why we out of hand is because of a genocide. But we brothers could have worked this shit out. But a genocide wasn't allowing it, bro. It wasn't allowing
Right.
You see, we got these
Sag.
motherfuckers where we want them. Yes, sir, I'm sorry.
Right. Now, I'm going to say we're going to go ahead and end it there. We got a couple minutes left, but before we do that, I want you to let the people know where they can follow you at and check out some of your videos and hear more of you, about what you're preaching and speaking about, because there's a lot of great videos on your channel. Let the people know where they can get at you and follow you, or just go ahead.
Well, I'm at the Crip on YouTube. My YouTube channel is the Crip. My Instagram is the Crip, under dash or whatever that is. What's that little line?
Yeah, underscore.
Well, I didn't put it on there, but Instagram did. I'm Harvey Sag Hartfield on Facebook, and I am public. So you don't necessarily have to be my friend on Facebook to see what I'm doing or talking about. All you got to do is go in there and search me. Harvey Sag Hartfield. They can see all that on yours. Just don't put the Crip Sag on it. Just Harvey Sag Hartfield on Facebook. And my email is Harvey Hartfield, RSW @gmail.com. And my phone is 702-473-2015. If anybody want to contact me. I have a 3-book deal. I plan to get the first one on the market right smack in the middle of all by August. That's my goal. You understand? But right now I'm sort of in a situation where me and my wife, and so I'm trying to get me a place to live right now, brother. You know what I mean? So right now I'm just trying to get me a place to live, bro. Right now. So.
Okay.
I was hoping to get some this month, but it ain't gonna be there till the 15th, man. I can't hang around that long for something on the 15th. So I may head to Northern California around the 9th or the 10th of this month and get some time in with my grandkids, bro. But before I go, I'm leave a application in the application feed and the money to hold one just in case they get to me. And if they get to me, I come back and move in July, bro. You know what I mean?
What?
Well,
here in Vegas.
For that, blessings to you.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be all right, dog. I'll be all right. I mean, I'm just tired of all these weeklies and daily hotel things, man. I just need my own place, bro. You know what I mean? But I shouldn't even be in this situation, but it is what it is. I'll rebound, bro.
We're gonna try to set up something. We need to set up like it's something we could set up, or we could try to just what I'm talking about, Queen, like
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'll talk to him off the line.
I'll get it figured out. I think I'm gonna come over here and park tonight, man. There ain't nowhere to park around
here. Speak about it offline.
Okay, yeah. We do it offline. No. I've been over here with my nephew and his mama, man, last 4 days. You know what I mean? And I'm so appreciative of that. I mean, it's a couch and I take it, brother. You know what I mean? Shit. So I'm so appreciative of that, man. So, but it ain't nowhere to park at this time of night. You know what I mean? Everybody home, and you can't park under the thing there. Yes, ma'am. And they don't be playing in these apartments right here. If you park on these things without the sticker, they tow your shit with the quickness. What's happening with it, man? What your mama doing? She in the bed? What your mama doing in the bed? What you doing?
All right, Sag. Well, we'll speak to you offline. We'll go ahead and shut it down.
I'm doing the interview.
Thank you, Sag.
Okay, G-Lew, man. I really appreciate you, G-Lew. And Queen Jean.
Yes, sir.
You was really awesome, my sister. And I encourage
Thank
you both,
you.
man. I encourage you both, man, to keep on doing this, man. Keep on doing this. And if y'all want to bring a boy back for round 2, man, you know, I'm more than willing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe next time we can jot down what we gonna do, and because we kind of all over the place with the first one. You know what I mean? But we covered a lot of stuff, though. You understand?
Right.
We don't want to jot it down. We just wanted to. We just wanted to come
that's
out.
how that's what Jean said. She said, "Sag, we just gonna be raw about it and no rehearsing, no nothing. We just gonna."
Yeah, we just a conversation.
Shoot out at
we
the
just
old
go
King
conversate.
Corral. Yeah.
We're going to talk about
we
it.
just
That's
gonna
all.
shoot out at the old King Corral with our mouth, though. You know what I mean? And we did
That's right.
bro.
That's right.
Well,
thank you again.
Shout
sir.
out to your blog. I hope that y'all do nothing but prosper, brother, from here on out. And like I said, I got a number on Gene. I can get a number on you, G-Lew. And
okay. I got you locked in already. I see your number right here. So I got you locked in. I see the 702. I got you.
Yeah. Well, hang on to mine. And this one here is my main line, too. So hang on to mine.
Okay.
Because the first one I threw out is the second line.
So you can lock me in. I'll shoot you a text so you can lock me in.
Then when you do that, you say, well, it's me. I'll log you in. If you call, I'll pick up right away.
Okay.
Because if it's unlogged in my phone, I'm not quick to answer. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
That part.
I got you.
Hey, blessings to you, OG.
Man,
we'll be
thanks, blessings to all of us, sweetheart. And I appreciate you guys. I really do.
Thank you.
Really do. And like I say, my man, that intro was slapping, man. I was like, wow. I'm sitting back.
Thank
I'm
you,
like,
sir.
am I on? you doing that music. But
right.
The thing you was doing before you put Turtle in there, though.
Yeah, that's my intro.
Who did that for you, bro?
That's me. That's all me.
Who did that work for you? You did
That's
all
all
that
me.
yourself?
Yes, sir.
Bad boy, huh? Hey.
Yes, sir. I
I
tried.
need something like that.
I
need to spruce up my YouTube, but I'm not too swarthy, man, with that type of stuff, man.
I got you. We'll talk about it. Let me know
help.
what you want to do. I'll make it happen for you. I got you. You got my word. Let me know what you want done, and I'll hook it up for you.
I'm going to email you something, man, or text it to you once we line in to each other.
Okay, sir. All good. Yes, sir.
All right. Man, you make me feel old saying that, sir, man. I ain't sir. Call me nigga.
No, that's disrespect. No. That's how we try to make you. That's just how I talk.
I know, bro. I know. I'm just joshing.
Okay.
I'm just joshing, my man. All right. Love y'all, man. God bless.
Hey, peace and love, OG. You be rapping.
All right. Likewise, sister. God bless.
All right. Peace. That was OG Sag right there. Crip Sag, Harvey. Sorry, I took Queen off, but that was I knew it would be interesting, and it definitely was, and he
got very passionate
the whole
towards
the
the
show.
end.
That blew me away at the end. I wasn't ready for that. But it's all real.
Passionate. That's what it was. Yeah, that's how he feels. You know, when he was speaking real about the youth and what's happening, that was his real talk and genuine.
Exactly.
That's how he felt. So he got very passionate about it because he's passionate about what's happening with the young people, and everything he was saying was just facts. It's the truth.
Right.
And,
it was.
like you said, somebody got to try to put an end to it, because this is why we got a lot of youth dying, a lot of youth killing each other, not respecting each other, not just each other, but even elders or even people older than them. They're just not there because they're not being shown. So he was speaking facts. So I felt him on that. Even as far off as it went, I felt it. So yeah, we just have to bring him back. So it was a great show.
Yeah, we do.
Great conversation. Yeah.
It was, and
Great conversation.
I guess we'll end it like that, and get on up out of here. We it just went real deep tonight, you know. Thank you again to Sag, man. Mr. Hartfield, follow him on Facebook, Harvey Crip Sag Hartfield Facebook. IG is just the underscore Crip, I believe. And support the brother, man. We're gonna try to figure. Oh, the Crip underscore. I'm sorry. But just look for him. You'll find him. And thank him again. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, everybody who tuned in, you know, that hung out with us. You know, thank you for the support and all that. And we'll be back on Friday, or we'll be with Tweed tomorrow night, of course, 93.3 FMism. I'll be co-hosting with Tweed, but we'll be back on Friday. I think we have a guest. I'm not mistaken, but I don't know. But we'll be back on Friday and, of course, Sunday. Saturday, well, no. We're on timeout in YouTube, but we'll be back here on Friday and Sunday, you know. Yeah.
We'll be
but
back Friday
love y'all.
Sunday,
Love
no
you, Queen.
Saturday.
No Saturday. We'll be back next week.
Everybody stay solid.
Therefore, if you don't do nothing else, stay solid. We love y'all. Peace and love. See y'all Friday and Sunday. Right? Yeah.
Right on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on, y'all. My music gonna play? No? All right.
Yes, sir. Shout out to another beautiful show, the G-Lew Show. Shout out to Gangsta, shout out to Twin, shout out to Mel that checked in. You know what I'm saying? Compton gonna stay famous, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna stay famous, just like the Long Beach. Watch, as long as there's a few brothers that stay standing up, man, and try to keep the history, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be all right, though, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate, Gangsta, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We're gonna have to make you the ambassador of the show, Gangsta, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly.
Alright, whenever y'all move, you just on.
Like Gangsta said, you need to start supporting each other. Black and white, you know what I'm saying? Brown and yellow and all that. We got to support it. But especially the black community has to come together. Not just talking, but just doing, you know what I'm saying? We got to do this. And that's how we do it at our club. We got all different nationalities but we see each other as one. We don't care where you from. We don't care what color you are. We gonna just do it. We gonna low ride for life. And that's Twin from the Majestic, SBC.
That's right.
G-Lew. It's always G-Lew show. I'm staying on it. I told you, you shouldn't have put me on. I'm gonna be on it like Rick, man. Remember when that Al Green got them Rick through on him? I'm gonna be on you like that, man. G-Lew, shout out to you, dog, and I appreciate it, homie. And I'm going to tell a whole bunch of people about this, man. And I tell a whole bunch of people to get on there and talk about real life, like real love and real things that's happening around in life and low ride and in the community and how you bringing it out to people that don't know. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's one thing, G-Lew. Love you, my brother. Love you, really.
Don't touch that dial.
You know my name.
Yes, sir. Once again, it's your boy Big G-Lew. Oldies Rule Forever, Volume 1 and 2.